Well, good morning. It is just about 8 o'clock, and Big Ben, once we turn 8 o'clock, and every hour on the hour, Big Ben lets us know that we're at the top of the hour. So we're going to get a chime here. And that's one of the things that I love about this particular landmark. I love that. I absolutely love that. But look at this. We have entire rows of British style homes and businesses. Very, very cool. The only thing that I wish, if I had known that we were going to go down this route, I would have done the double decker, the British. And if you remember the effort that I had to put in to get this bus station to fit with this ramp here, I don't know if it's I don't know if it's worth it. And we may try to find another spot. You can never have enough buses, and I'm not even sure. We could potentially we could get it there. I think that it would fit. We could go to one of our other cities and convert those bus stations into double decker because we know that the traffic is going to go back and forth. See that? So we would get traffic, bus traffic back and forth from the other cities. I'm assuming because these are islands. So there's no guarantee, but I do see, you can see the icon, and that represents a different mayor. Let's take a look and see. Yeah, well, welcome back to more SimCity. Let's find it. Let's click on bus and see if it'll say what city. Just came from bus stop, but I know I saw some icons that represented other cities, but that may or may not be the best route. And let's see here. We could, because we've got this. Let's just take a quick look. Oops. Because it would be so nice. Yeah, it doesn't fit. We that might be a project that we work on. Or maybe even, wait, let me put this road back so I don't forget. Or maybe through editing, maybe through editing, I work on this and then we come back because it might take a while. Because if I remember correctly, I had to remove, and it happened for you. It happened in a blink. Let's go ahead and let the city run while I talk about this. I had to get rid of this. I had to get rid of that. Really work to get that to fit. It would be so nice to have some double decker buses. I'm trying to decide if it's worth or do we just put it somewhere else? Because we're still, no, we're down 21 minutes. Remember last episode, I think we're at 35 minutes. So we're down. Oh, well, it's something to think about. It is something to think about, but nice. I am absolutely loving the look of this city. It's amazing how, and I've said this before, it's amazing how you can get started and you don't have an idea of what you want to do. And sometimes when you have an idea, it works. Sometimes when you have an idea, it doesn't quite come off the way you want it to. And then there are times where you just kind of go for it and it just something clicks. But we've got I've noticed a couple of icons have been lighting up. Let's start with overcrowding. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's take care of that. And we may I think this is our only yeah, it's our only and I may need a precinct, but we're not I don't know if we're gonna go that heavy into gambling in this city. And look at that. We don't have heavy crime. So why don't we, and I'm trying to remember which one of our other cities has a precinct. And I feel like what we could do is we could go to another city, get the helicopters, and send the helicopters over here. And maybe what I'll do is I'm going to go and I'm going to check on each city and see. And that may or may not be something that is edited out, but I think that's what I want to do. I think that could be fun. And then just volunteer a lot of helicopters. And maybe it just makes sense to go over here. And even if there isn't a police precinct, put one down, get some helicopters because it's close proximity. Yeah, I'm gonna go over here. It's funny how the first city sometimes becomes not only that foundational city from a financial standpoint, but you tend to return to it, or I tend to return to the city for other things. All right, police. Yes, police precinct. Police helicopters, one. So we had already gone down the route. Before we put down more, let's just make sure. Let's make because it may not allow me to send them. There isn't a road, no road connection. That answers that. See that? We can send police. I was trying to remember if because police helicopters don't need a road. But even though they don't need a road, technically, as far as the game is concerned, so that answers that. So, do I do a police precinct? Maybe we do just a police station for right now. And we see, because I'm trying to think, where would I put it? I mean, we've got lots of space here. We could do it. We're earning enough. That's kind of tucked away, isn't it? I just want to look at it. Yeah, that's not bad because I know we had trees there, but really, as long as we can keep a lot of this, let's. Okay, so now we've got a hire. Let's put down our sign, of course. Let's put down. I may not do dispatch for right now. I may just do the helipad. So the park patrol car lot is only just slightly less expensive. Let's do that. Right now, I also noticed that the icon for fire had lit up. So maybe, now I know that we only have one. Let's do one more. Let's not do it there because I may need more garbage. I think that's area for garbage trucks. Yeah. Let me also make sure. I don't think it's going to be that necessary, but I want to make sure that I do have plenty of place to expand. Oh yeah, I've got plenty of place to. And just like that, I hear fire. There's a fire. Whoops. Gotta make a U-turn. Well, that was good response. That was pretty quick response, so they should save that building. We'll check back in. Okay. So I think that may be all I need is just an extra. Let's do an extra. Let's do that. So fire, we've got extra coverage for fire. We've got extra coverage for police and more jail capacity. It is eaten into our taxable income, but we're going to start working on our population. Let's see, health. The city is quite healthy, so I don't think we really need to deal with health. All right, we're good with electricity. We've got this. We've turned that off and replaced it. Remember, there was a power plant there. We replaced it with our shuttle depot. So we've got surplus. When and if the time comes, we can put down another one of those. All right, so one side of our city we've upgraded. So let's start. I want to start getting these from single family to multifamily. I do not know, and I do not think. I don't. I don't think I want high rises. Somebody in the comments was talking about high density commercial, and I just don't know. Let's look at my, how many jobs do I have? I don't have. So when this converts and the population goes up, let's go ahead and start the process of taking this so that while our residential area is adding more population, these are also going up to medium density as well to match. Look, some of the houses, look at they're changing. That's commercial, but yeah, now we're starting that. And then what happens is when things, and look, we have an industrial building. Good. So they should coincide with each other. Very good. Yeah, look at this. Nice. Look, this whole area is starting to transform because this has stayed single family for a long time. It should almost be fully ready to transform. And we've got a lot of green that represents buildings, homes that are ready to make that transition, that jump from single family to multifamily. So good. All right. Now, I want to preserve as much of this as possible. However, the more I look at this road, I just feel like there should be something, because we've got this tall building here, and I just feel like something should go there. And I'm struggling with, do I go sleek casino? See, we still have a lot of green area, and I wouldn't put anything, and I would maybe try to do towers that match the height of this. The color, the color of the Roman Luck Casino really coincides nicely with the color of our picnic areas. That's a medium and high wealth, whereas the sleek casino is low wealth. And we are bringing in, see, we're bringing in mostly low wealth. I think I'm gonna do, and I know this is actually the probably the best. That the footprint, but the look of it. I don't know if sci-fi casino is really what I want there, and it just seems like, is it me? It takes up more space. See, I like that. I like that a lot. Now, oh, they're going to need a sign. That's a good spot right there. So we can do, but I don't know if I want to do that because it's going to eat into my trees, but it's not horrible, is it? Now, you've seen me in other cities do a very tall. And we're not going to go that tall this time. If we do 2 levels, that might be too tall. Let's do this. Let's do this, and let's put penthouse there. Let's see what that looks like as the sun goes down. Right? See that? I think that matches. I think that matches this. This might still be just a bit taller. We still save. We've got lots of trees. All right. Morning, because we've got to hire anyway. And look, this is really... All right, so by morning we should have more medium density. Population should be, because it's already going up. And this will have probably hired. So, all right. I cannot wait. I want to see what this looks like in the morning. We'll see you in the morning. Well, good morning. Look at this. Yeah, I think that's what I want. If I made that taller, yeah, I like the look of that. Nice. Now, naturally, of course, it just opened. So it's losing 10,000 a day, but that's to be expected. That's perfectly fine. By the end of today or the end of tomorrow, we should be better. I don't want to do anything out here, but is there anything that maybe we can pop? See, there are things we can put that help out. We could do something on either end. Maybe right next to the sign. Maybe we can do poker. Maybe we can do craps over here. Nice. Okay, good. I'm gonna take this road. I'm gonna take... because there's nothing developed. We have parks here. So let's take this road let's take this to high, and I'm going to take this to medium. Well, if we take it to medium, these buildings, too much crime. They're concerned about crime. Well, we've got this big casino out here now. See all the blue. So this is an area where they feel good. And then out here, the precinct would not have worked out there. We may need just a smaller police. And that's really that's a big part. You know, if we put it here or here, that would actually block that building from going up in density. This one may still go up. This is when you introduce gambling to your city, this is part of it. So my hope is I'd like to, well, maybe this road is not getting so much traffic, and we've got it up to medium density now. I'm tempted to take my tax. You know, you can do, 10% high wealth, 11. You know, let's do that. Let's do that. All right. Look at that. No, it's going on 9 a.m. We are past half garbage collected. Excellent. We've already addressed fire. We didn't do anything for health because I don't think we really need it. We've done a lot of upgrades to police this episode. We do need, not everybody is in school. Now, putting the annex here would be perfect, but I'm worried about my trees. Maybe I stay over here. I just don't want, I'm gonna stay over here. Because we're really only just a bit under. Yeah, that's better. And then if we need to, we can do that, or even that makes the most sense. Yeah, that makes the most sense. I don't think we need to do it yet, but that makes the most sense as far as that is concerned. We're a minute. We're even better with our buses. Good. Good. No rubble, no abandoned buildings. Look at this. The entire area now. Look at our population. Okay, now that our population has gone up like that, okay, we still have jobs. Good. Still losing. which is to be expected. Yeah, I don't know if I want skyscrapers. Skyscrapers would we have a city where our landmarks, Big Ben, this our apart our what I'm calling our luxury hotel, but it's really an apartment. And this casino, those are our four tallest, and I like that. I like that. I don't know if this is going to be a city of high density. I just don't know. I don't think so right now. Yeah, I think it was a good move because we already have an extra four police cars that come with the precinct. So I think it was a good move to do helicopter. We could do commercial along here or residential, but I like the trees. Mostly a green city, a little bit of lime green. I see some yellow. Our business needs more tourists. We've got lots of shoppers. So I think this is going to go more towards the green. Yeah, see that? And actually, I'm going to give that time. That is a large area of commercial. They need workers. They're closed. This is part of that fine tuning. Oh, now they've got lots of which we thought. Remember that arrow was pointing in the right direction. But this is a building that we need to keep an eye on. Because what we can do, we can always get residents in, and it may not stay. Because right now we've got lots of shoppers. It may not stay that way. And let's also give them a bus stop. I think it was a good call to do this because we're pretty much maxed out with low wealth. Right now, we do not have enough medium wealth right now. So if we had done the other casino, if we had done a casino that doesn't even cater to low wealth, that caters equally to medium and high wealth, I don't know if that casino would have ever gotten us to where we need to be. But I do need more medium wealth visitors. I need more medium wealth people. I would like another gambling house, and maybe this area out here. Out here we've still got our trees for the most part, but maybe we can squeeze. Maybe we can fit another gambling house. I tend not to put anything on my roundabout, but this roundabout is not only the entrance to the city, but it's this particular roundabout in this city seems to be. See, we could. See, I could get. Maybe not put down lounges and things like that, but we could do that. This is going to be a first. We've got something on our roundabout, and not only that, there's going to be a bus stop on the roundabout. We need a sign. Nothing's going to fit over here, so that's a perfect spot for the sign. But then the question is, so that attracts medium wealth. Maybe that's what we do, and then maybe we bring in more medium wealth lodgers. Let's at least do this. I'm going to bring this road. Then I want to look at it. I think it's going to be okay. I think I'm going to be okay with, because it won't be quite as symmetrical. Yeah, that's fine. Look at that. That's fine. Perfectly fine.